Morning, guys. Troy here from troysdeals.com, and let's get into today's deals. There's 27 price drops, 56 new listings. Anyway, let me just cut over to the screen here so I can show you. Oh, and plus, we're able to now show municipal taxes in the matrix, so that's pretty darn cool. Okay, so here we are. You can see right now today there's been 71 new listings, 34 went pending. 34 price drops, one increase. That's interesting. 40 sold, two are back on the market, and 16 expires. We talked about expireds yesterday in our email, which are something you need to be aware of because expired deals are a good way to find a property off market and potentially get a really good deal on it. So talk to Troy. There's something that you see on a list that you're going to subscribe for because keeping your finger on the pulse of the market is ultra important. And it's the way you find the deals and it's the way you find out what's really happening in Victoria's real estate market. So, without further ado, let's go into the emails here. And just wanted to show you a few other things because these are the alerts that you can subscribe to when you join my list. So, it's simple to join. Just type in the bottom down there deals. I'll reach out to you and then we can go from there. I'll get you set up on your own custom alert, whatever area you want, whether it's a home, a condo, townhouse, any of that stuff. We'll be able to get you set up on your own custom list and you'll have your finger on the pulse of the Victoria MLS market every morning, 8 a.m. We can even set it for 8 p.m. delivery as well. So here's what you're going to get. These are the deals, 59 of them right now in this email. And when we go to check them out, you can just click on one of them. Great. Let's see. Let's click on. Let's just see. So, what catches my eye? How about this one? Click on this. Boom. It takes you to the One Home portal, which you'll get access to. You'll be able to favorite properties in here too. They'll save to your list, which is actually really cool because having your own list of saved properties that you can really keep a close eye on is super handy. And I'll be able to see it on my end too, which is great. So we'll both be on the same page. So there's property details here, shows the schools nearby, and gives an overview of the property. And all the photos are here too. So you'll just be able to like hit the arrow here and skip through all the photos to check out this awesome property. And that's what we see. We'll find that always in here in our matrix system, but you get your firsthand viewing of it right here. And it's not on a third party website. Those sites, they're great and all, but the data that they receive, it's a little slow getting to the actual feed. So oftentimes you might be looking at a property and it might show active, but it's actually gone pending or sold or been taken off the market. So that's why you want to get on the real list through the matrix, through the Vancouver Island and Victoria real estate board's feed, because you'll have everything right there at your fingertips. Now let's take a look at, and go back to my emails. Let's take a look at a different list. I've set up my own brokers listing. Says I'm with Real Broker. So it highlights changes in the office listings here. And this covers from Greater Victoria all the way up to Up Island as well. So you'll be able to get these. And if you click this, you get to see all the properties that Real Broker has listed for its clients. Now you can zoom in on the map, just like I'm doing here. If something catches your eye price point, you just click it, boom, it'll load that property right here. You can click that thumbnail and you'll be able to see everything as well about this property. If you want to request a tour, well, that's really simple. You just click this button right here. Now it's off for me, but for you, it'll open it up and you'll be able to actually contact me directly. We'll book you a showing, which is great. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is I have a really cool app. I'm going to show this to you right now. I call it the TroyBot. And I just wanted to show you because in this TroyBot, I did a search earlier. I said, hey, can you find me a bunch of townhomes that are in the Langford Colwood area? So I type in my questions somewhere up around here and it starts to do its thing and then it sends me all the listings. So you can click on that link right there and it's going to pull up another screen. And guess what? You'll have all of these listings here that you can look at your phone. You can make questions on the fly with this thing too. This Leo app that we have here at Real Broker, it's very, very powerful. In fact, I'm not sure why other agents aren't switching over to our office because of the tools that we have. It's pretty incredible. And so that being said, if you'd like more information on any of these properties that you've found here, or you want to get set up on the list, you know what to do. Talk to Troy today at 250-883-7676, troysdeals.com. Now, let's take another look. Like, look at all this stuff here. Now, you can also, while you're in here, you can view these as thumbnails, which is really handy because then you can just quickly scroll through and see what you're looking for. Now, you can also change the search criteria later on. And if you want to have a list of them, it'll put them all in a handy list, and you can sort this list by city, by property type, by address, by status, by price, all that stuff too, and square footage. So that's kind of a handy feature to have. And while we're at it, I have assembled a fantastic team to help you with all your real estate needs. I've got a fantastic mortgage broker. His name is Cam Brar. He owns auxiliummortgage.com, hands down, perhaps the best mortgage broker in Victoria. He's always helped my clients out. And another contact that I have for you is Peter DeMayo at Victoria Real Estate Law. I have links for both of these guys in my bio and below this video as well. So just click down there. You'll see the links in the description. And Peter's great too. Both of these companies take the time to go over all the details with you. So it alleviates a lot of stress, especially during the buying and the selling process. And so that's something buyers and sellers need, is someone that can actually hold their hand and walk them through the whole process, because it can be quite stressful. But when you've got the right team behind you, it makes the transaction flawless. And I also have, for my buyers, I also have a couple of really great inspection companies that I always recommend as well, because they tear the house apart. No, they don't tear it apart, but you know what I mean? They go through it with a fine tooth comb, and they will find anything that's wrong that needs to be addressed. And from there, we can kind of hone in on what we want to do. Now, keep in mind that right now it's a buyer's market. There is all kinds of inventory. So, if you want to go shopping, we can do that. No problem. I find it best to keep looking online because everything is there. And then you narrow your list down to your top 3 or 4 properties. And then from there, we go take a look at them. And if there's something that you like, well, then we can sit down and I can walk you through the offer process, how that works, and away we go. So there you have it, folks. That's a wrap for today on troysdeals.com. The number that you can text is going to be in the bottom of the description here on YouTube as well. And again, if you want any of these deals, just type deals down below in the comment section. Let me know what you're looking for. If you got questions, write them in there too, and I can get back to you on that. So thanks for watching. Troy from troysdeals.com. Have yourself a great Friday. See you tomorrow. Cheers.